Hello, welcome to another episode. This is Training Guy playing GeoGuessr. As per usual, I'm going to play this map without using anything other than the knowledge of my head. And today I'm going to choose a map of a place I'm not that familiar with, the United States. I honestly have no idea how to go on this. It's a huge amount of land. I've done the Canadian map once or twice, and that's more land, but still, US is a very large country, larger than Australia. And honestly, I just have no idea how I'll go. So let's find out. First image of 5 is coming up. Oh, great. Well, this is very much the road in the middle of nowhere, which I hate on Australian maps, and I can see myself coming to hate them on American maps too. Because, of course, America has a lot of wide open country. So you can have the same problem over on the Australian maps, which is you don't get anything. Miles and miles and miles. At least this is got some farming stuff around, so it's not truly an uninhabited part of the US. I know there are some parts of the US that are very, very sparsely populated, but even so. So all I've got at the moment is a fairly north-south road, not a major highway I wouldn't think, but a well-made north-south road, 2 lanes, and somewhere in the United States. I'm guessing Hawaii isn't included in this, simply because looking at the map it gives me to choose from, it sort of centres very much here, but it's possible, I suppose. Especially if someone's done a tweak. I mean, not that I thought this was a Y anyway, but if a Y isn't included, it does at least remove one factor for me. Whoa! Well, that suddenly changed. Reduce speed ahead. Okay, I'm getting to somewhere that's got some actual buildings, which is good. So it might give me something. But I've got to get to them, obviously, and it's now slowed me down to little increments. I was getting quite big jumps before. Well, let's see how we can get there, see if we can get anything here. Right. Okay. It's a reasonably... Okay, this might be useful. Since an official thing, a justice complex, I'm guessing police station, maybe a court, maybe a prison. That's something anyway. Okay. Tunica County. Well, that's certainly useful if I had any idea where Tunica County was, which I do not. I saw a US flag, I'm sure, a minute ago. Let's see what else we've got, if anything. State flag would not necessarily help me much because I don't have a great knowledge of US state flags. In fact, I think it's fair to say I have virtually no knowledge of US state flags. I might by chance recognise one or two of them, I suppose. But as all I can see seems to be the... well, maybe something on there. Let's see. Is that just the Stars and Stripes? It's on a single flagpole, so I'm guessing so. I was hoping for a second flagpole or something that would help me. What have we got here? Sheriff Department Justice Court. Okay. Well, that's something. Tunica County. I'll see if we've got anything else we move through. We must be into sort of the... See, it's a school bus. Again, sometimes I would expect that, only for going on TV and movies, it might have like a school district or something, but unless they can get the state Just finding Tunica County isn't much help for me. Even if I find the state, it may not be, but Justice Court parking only. So I'm guessing this is sort of the centre of the town in this rural area. So I've got a few things. I might be able to get something. Let's have a look. Tunica County Literacy Council. Notice. Authorised personnel or salespeople report to the front office. Used tyres. Nothing else. Yeah. Okay. And Google, generally speaking, blurs out car license plates, but I don't know. Now, I'm noticing a lot of these vehicles don't seem to have front license plates, which I have a feeling I've read somewhere is more of a southern US thing than a northern. I don't know where I read that. It's very... What have I got here? Now that's useful. Mississippi, right. That's a state. Let's have a look. Mississippi. I know roughly where Mississippi is. Can I find Tunica County? I have no idea, but it's certainly helpful to have at least found the state. Where are the bare borders between Mississippi and Arkansas? One thing that annoys me about the map on GeoGuessr is the notations for state markings are quite difficult to see at times. You're moving around, there's little dots. But Mississippi is not it's not a small place, obviously, but it's, if I'm saying it's stay in its borders, it's a lot easier to zoom in. So, Tunica County. I really am just moving around, hoping to see Tunica, I suppose, which may or may not be. They may not be zoomed in enough, but if I zoom in too much, I've obviously got too much to look at. So I've got to be careful I don't leave Mississippi. Still. Tunica! Beautiful. Okay. Now, I was on a north-south road, as I said, and I came in south, didn't I? So, Tunica Museum, Tunica Presbyterian Church, Solid Foundation Christian Church, St. John's Church, lots of churches. I didn't really see that, did I? So let's go back to the area close to Tunica, because 1250 Apparel, Tunica Middle School. They haven't seen any schools yet, I don't think. Tunica County WIC. I'm guessing we're coming the old highway. That seems plausible. Certainly, okay. Let me just zoom back to have a look. I'm on a western road now. So, something that's western in Tunica. It might have been a bit further out to start with. So, let's have a look. A western oriented road coming into Tunica. Let's have a look. Aha! Right. Tunica County Sheriff's Office. County Detention Centre. I've got to be in roughly the right area where I am now. So then it's a matter of going back. I think I had 2 turns, didn't I? Let's go back to the starting point. Couldn't go that far north, so I was on a north-south road. Made a turn there. Okay, I'm going to go for here. I don't know if I'm right, but it's got to be reasonably close. At least I found Tunica. And that was 5,000 points, so that was a good start to playing this American map. So if you get a good clue, even on a map you don't know, that's something. Okay, what's this one? The village of Sugar Grove. Well, that's certainly something very immediately helpful. Again, only town name. Don't see anything to indicate state or anything, but it's certainly something to start with. I'm on a roughly north-south road again. I'm going to head into the village of Sugar Grove and see what I can get. Sorry, a little bit of a cough there. No, I was quite happy on that last map, simply because I did get the information I needed pretty quickly, and also when I started zooming the map, I found the town I was looking for pretty quickly, which is very much a matter of luck when you don't note the geography. Sugar Grove doesn't seem to have much in it, so there's only a village, but still, you get something. Get closer on that sign. Not really likely to help me that much. It's just looks like a real estate agent. They don't, a lot of the time, don't give you what you need in terms of, anyone who's looking at that sign in real life knows what town they're in, or at least near. So, John Green. Okay, let's keep going. No passing zone, that's fine. Doesn't help me, but we're going to get something. Okay, what have we got here? Well, certainly something. It's some sort of club. I can't tell what. Rolling Oaks of Sugar Grove. Okay. Route 47. Bear that in mind. It could be handy. If it's a major route, I don't even, it could be a local route number. I don't know. But still going roughly now more northeast rather than north. Down here, anything to help me? That's that Route 47 again. Okay. If nothing else, I can start looking on the map for Route 47. But unless it's one of the major routes of the US, I'm not that likely to see it, obviously. Unless I get in very close, and probably need more information to do that. So I know very little about this type of the intimate geography you'd need for the US. Even for Australia, I have issues, but I might be able to guess something for the vegetation. Here, honestly, can't feel like I can make any call at all based on that. I just don't have that knowledge. Now, Let's have a look. We're going to get something here, maybe. But it might be set off the... Okay, what have we got here? 13 foot, 10 inches. Seems to me I'm sort of going past the areas of the village or town that might help me. I'm not sure if I can get into them. It just seems to be moving along this road. That's just a house by the looks of it. What's this ahead of us? That could be something. Well, maybe. Yeah, those big green sign might be a help to me. Right, let's get closer to that. FedEx. Alright, we might get something shortly. Let's see what we get. These signs up here, these lights may give me something. I hope. Because at the moment all I've got is Sugar Grove and no idea at all where Sugar Grove is. Taking a while to get there, but I don't want to leap past them, which is one thing I quite often seem to end up doing. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Which is all state. Yeah, glad to hear what state, please. Brakes, oil changes, more. No. That's just a US flag again. State flag wouldn't necessarily be a help to me because I don't know if I know any of them. I might, if I see one, it might trigger something, but so I'm going to sneeze. Yep. Let's have a look at these signs. Okay, that's a big help. Chicago. That's a very big help. Don't know how far away I am from Chicago, but that's certainly something I can use. Chicago, that's me. Yep. So am I in Illinois? Well, Chicago, it's saying, is about north, roughly east, and so 56, 88. Can I see? There's 88. 288. Where's 88 go? Okay. So I'm just going to mark that because it's giving me something. I've also got a 56 and a 30, so there's a 30. So I'm guessing... okay. If I'm going to go east to 88, then I've got to be somewhere reasonably, I would have thought. In this type of region. That's very vague, but it's something anyway. Let's see if we get anything else. Well, that's quite good actually. That's helpful. Old Second Bank. I've got a decent intersection here. Is that 56? Let's see what I can figure that out. Let's figure what that 56 is. Illinois 56. Okay, so that's a local. What's this? 26, 251, 251. Maybe I'll the 56 inside the circle. Still awfully north-south. Ooh, I want to go have a look at those signs. I'm guessing that's just going to tell me Chicago again. 2 west, 88. 2 east, 56. Okay, look, I'm getting quite happy where I've got so far, but I'm going to see what else I can get, but I just don't want to put it this way. Illinois Route 47. So I had that 47 before, didn't I? Which I've almost forgotten about. I'm going to start zooming on this in a minute, looking for 47 for Route 40, Illinois Route 47 in this region. But let's just see if we get any more first. Sugar Grove. Yep. Do we get anything down there? No, not immediately. So let's just go up to this overpass if we can and have a look at the any more signs up here. Prohibited. No, just prohibited. To west, Route 88. To east, 56. East, Illinois 56. Okay. Right. Looking for Illinois Route 47 at the moment. I'm guessing maybe these round ones are the Illinois Route ones. $40, $26, $40, $40. $47, $67. Let's go. I should have made a note. Okay, I'm going to duck back to that other sign because it had another town, didn't it? I was focused on Chicago because I'd heard of Chicago, but what was the other town on there? What was it? Hinckley. Okay. So I'm looking for 47. I'm looking for 30, which is here. 30, which is here. 56 and 47, and also Hinckley. It's 8:07 p.m. I won't go past 8:10 before I take a guess, unless I get some more information. But see, Chicago being such a massively important city, it could be telling me how to get to Chicago, even if I'm quite a long way away from it, is my feeling. But I've got this 88. So, as well, Route 88. So, I don't think I can be that far from Route 88. Now, I could be completely misjudging that. But it's just the way I feel is yeah, I'm just checking around here. I've got nothing really. Back to 88. 89, 71, 40, 30, 30 again. Hinckley! Right. So Hinckley is north of me. Along 30 west. I really don't know what that 30 west and 40, right, 47, Route 47. Okay. Right, I'm going to mark that because I know I'm on route, well, I believe I'm on Route 47. Sugar Grove. I was outside Sugar Grove to start with. I've been going north. Old Second National Bank, that's about where I am now. BP. So I'm going to have to just duck outside town somewhere. Look, I'm not going to fuss. I'm going to be pretty close. Let's have a look. Back at my starting point. I'm on a straight road running very much north-south. I've got maybe the village of Sugar Grove, so the entrance to Sugar Grove. It's not going to give me a boundary. But I've got this sort of lake or something, have I? Oh, Route 47? Oh, this is confusing me. Route 40, Route 30, Route 30. Okay, 47 and 30 I'm guessing are the same road. Just one's a local one and one's a something else. I was a fair way out of Sugar Grove, but not a vast distance. I'm going to punt for here. No. Here. There we go. And that wasn't bad. I would have been better off going up, down a little bit, but 4989, so that's good. I'm quite enjoying this. I'm doing quite well. Let's see what I get next. Okay, this is again straight road. Not quite middle of nowhere. We've got some sort of bridge and some mechanical devices on the bridge, so I don't really know what that indicates. Dam of some sort. It does kind of have a look of a canal? Maybe a canal. I mean, look, we seem to have water higher on this side than that side. So a dam or a sluice of some sort. Okay. Let's have a look that way. Can we see any sign of anything up there? No. Can we see any sign up there? No, really more promising. So let's choose west or east. I am going to go west, young man. Now we're finding something. We've got this large lake-ish, decent sized lake, not large, but decent size on the. So I can remember, I'm really North America here. When you say large lake, it means something very different from where I come from. So the Great Lakes of North America, the standard for a large lake is quite a bit different in the US, I would say. But we still have water either side, so that's something. It's 8:12, so I'm going to head up this road for 2 or 3 minutes to see if I get anything. So the last couple I've had straight roads with little, but I've eventually got something useful. Something very useful, actually, in both cases. Now, again, don't know the thing, I don't know the geography, don't know, it's flattish. Pretty very flat, so yeah, it's very flat actually, isn't it? Okay, so not an area with lots of hills and mountains. Again, that's not hugely helpful to me, but it's something at least. Come on. That just looks more of the same, doesn't it? Yep, so I'm going to go back to my starting point and this time go east for a little bit, see if I get anything. A sign, but I can't read it. Oh, deer. Deer grazing, maybe? Deer crossing area. Okay. Doesn't help me a lot. So there's some sort of building. Let's see what we got here. It's got a flag. I would guess it's a US flag. I can't see the colours clearly. No, it's not. It does have a US flag, but it's got something else too. So maybe a state flag, but I don't know the state flag, so as I say, that's not helpful. But can I read anything on this? Not really. So move the side, maybe get a better view. No. That's a pity. That would be helpful, potentially. I can't read it. Still, let's see what else we get. No. Okay, I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on this one because I'm not getting clues that I can use. So I'm just going to be punting for somewhere. Like Kansas or Iowa, places which I believe are fairly flat. But maybe something. Okay, we'll get 5 more clicks. 1, 2. Come on, take 2, 3. Oh, what's that? Just in case that sign got something. I don't think it's likely to, but H. Oh, why can't I read these signs? That would be so helpful. H. Could H be hospital? So there's no sign of it. It's going to be one of those deer crossing signs or something again. Can't read it. Two. Go for 3, 4. I'll go for 8. So I'm getting decent jumps. 5, 6, 7, 8. Zoom out to see if I think I've got anything here at L that might help me. No. Okay. Okay. Let's go for. Other choices here. I'll go for Ohio. This is just a complete guess. And it was not a particularly good Minnesota. Not a particularly good guess. Oh well. Another one that's the same. This looks at least. Gosh. So 2 good maps to start with. 2 really good calls. I'm going to go 1, 2. What have we got here? Nope, can't get much off that. It does have a light on it, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's just sort of. That's an emblem, I can't read it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything here? Okay, Wichita, Kansas. If I've got nothing else, that's something. It's a truck, so it doesn't necessarily mean I'm anywhere near Wichita, Kansas, but Fort Larned National Historical Site. Okay, that's something. I don't know where it is, but let's have a look at Kansas. Now, Kansas, where's Kansas? It's Arkansas, which is like Kansas with an A and an R on it. Oh gosh, surely it's not that hard to find. There it is, Kansas. Wichita, let's have a look around Wichita. I'm going to mark Wichita because that's the only thing I've got so far. And I've got the Fort Larned National Historical Site. I'm on a west-east road. Fort Larned seems like a reasonable thing for somewhere like Kansas to me. But for Frontier Days, but I'd like some more confirmation of something, at least. Still heading roughly east. Okay, got a building of some sort coming up here. Just some sort of barn or something by the looks of it. Let's see what we get from this side. Oh, can I get anything from this side? No passing zone. Okay. Well, let's just have a very vague look through here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I am just going to punt on Wichita, Kansas. And that wasn't too bad. Would I have been able to get more than that? Maybe if I got into somewhere like Larned, maybe, but it probably would have just confirmed for me Kansas. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. 4,024 points. Play next round. What's the last round going to be? I have to get very good to get 20,000, and again I've got to road in the middle of nowhere. Straight road, well not even straight, but just hope I find a sign. This looks colder, so either mountainous or further north or both. I mean, I could be in Alaska for all I know. Remember those two states that are atlas, so as I said, maybe get something out here. Hang on. Let's just duck back a bit and see what we can read here. There's not a lot, so if we go closer, maybe I can get a Foothill Park. Or Foothill, yeah, something like that. Foothill, can't quite read it, that's alright. Something. Some signs at least, but can't really read them. Foothills Park, can I get down there? I can't, so... No, that's not a lot. Okay, something though, I'm getting some stuff. Oh, these ones on camera you can't really clearly read. Foothill Park again. There's more information on that side, those signs, but I can't read it. Okay, so this looks like slightly better camera quality now. So I might get something. Feels a bit like I might be getting some more built. Yep, a bit more built up. Okay. Dry. Oh dear, what can we get here? Hoodsport. Dry Hoodsport. Okay. Port would suggest either on the sea or on a lake large enough to have ports. Again, leading to the northern part of the US would make sense. If it's on one of the lakes. Some power, high tension power lines by the looks of it. Down here. Let me jump ahead a bit. Nope, Let's have a look along the lakes, say around Minnesota. So how do I put this? Trees around don't seem that of sea coastal to me. That's not something I know a lot about, but so I'm thinking maybe a port town along one of the lakes, but as I'm not going to find Hood's Port, I don't think, unless it's a big place, and it doesn't seem like a really big place. It's worth looking. That's they're stuck into Canada on that side. So let's see what else we get, if anything. Can I move and see anything? What have we got up here? Got mountains to the north. Okay, what have we got here? Anything? It's rather, again, blurred. Difficult to read anything. Not that I'd necessarily get anything anyway, but nice cedar maple grove. Okay, that's maple grove sort of further confirming lake. Oh dear, okay, let's see. I don't know the names of all the lakes. Lake Ontario? Well, it could be. Not Lake Erie. I mean, it could be a minor lake too. Lake St. Clair, New. Lake Huron, New. Michigan, no. So it may not be a great lake or something. So looking at these may not help me. But Lake Superior, no. So the smaller lakes. Got the names for them. Canada now. Okay, so I'm leaning towards somewhere on or near the Great Lakes. It doesn't look like Ontario to me, but it doesn't look like Michigan either. Ontario is the closest one I can get to that in shape, but oh dear, a lake. Yeah, so it may be a much smaller lake, so that's not. Let's step back and have a look. The Maple Grove thing. Makes me think Vermont, New England. The Maple. I don't know why. New Hampshire. Where's New Hampshire? New Hampshire. That's probably two. Maybe not. The Maple thing makes you think Vermont, Maine, that type of area. But oh look. I've got very little here. So I am just going to go for here we go. Right, the Five Ponds Wilderness in Vermont. And yeah, I was a way off. I was on completely the wrong side of the country. Let's have a look over here for future reference. There's Hoodsport. I don't know what that name of that lake is. Hood Canal. Oh well. That was not a good guess at all, but that's okay. So, there you go. My attempt at the North American map. Thanks for watching. Had a couple of decent ones, I suppose. That one wasn't bad. That one wasn't bad. That one wasn't utterly terrible. But those two, yeah, way off. Okay. Bye for now.